How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MCG Arena. Today, we're looking at a Kroxa, Titan of Death Hunger deck. And we're going to keep this. We are a discard deck, and this has discard in it, which is what we want. We're going to mono blue, so this could either be amazing or terrible, depending on how things go. Everybody's good. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack anytime soon with the hand I have. My earliest creature is turn 3, and it's just not fast enough. Get down, Kroxa. I played Nicol Bolas discard last. I don't want to say week because it's not a week, but last Brawl set of Brawl games we played, and I enjoyed it, but blue and red kind of both didn't add anything to the deck, which meant a little bit hard to. I don't know. It felt like the backbone of our deck was relying so much on black that we might as well not be a Grixis deck. And between the two, red and blue, I felt like a black blue is probably better for discard because you have more multicolored Demir cards that do discard, but red had access to the cheapest discard commander, which is Kroxa. Opponent. 1 damage to you. And then we will shrine number 2. You better do something, opponent. I'm honestly a little bit scared of what they're going to do. Look at these cards. Yikes. Yeah, the shrine package is because Honden of Knight's Reach is just an insane discard outlet if you can get it going. It has the highest discard per turn of any card on Arena at the moment. Uh, Barring exceptions like this, say discard your hand, because like if your opponent has 20 cards in hand, Honden of Knight's Reach never going to get that far. But if you want something that's going to make your opponent discard 2-3 turns every 2-3 cards every turn, like Honden of Night Reach is the best and practically only option. You could go with the Una's Lieutenants and build like a +1/+1 counter deck. Neat. Goodbye. No more of that silliness. I'd like to draw a land this turn deck. I could please do that. I knew I drew one last game, but our opponent is rapidly outpacing me, and I'm a little bit worried about that, if I'm being honest. Um, not a land, but I'll take it because it gets me up to shrine number 3. There we go. Yeah, opponent. There are only 6 shrines in this color combination, and I have all of them. Rude. This is probably an Eldrazi. Luckily, we have the one black rat that's good at dealing with Eldrazi. So, like, if they try to end the game with an Ulamog off the top, we're not all that sad. We're kind of sad, but we're not all that sad. On it. I don't know about that. Where did our opponent? Oh, I did they? Neat, neat. That is actually a problem. Is it? It doesn't make counters when it dies. It's not Hulk. Okay, opponent. You've proven that your deck can do things. Scary, scary things. That would have been scarier a turn earlier. Or not a turn, but all those cards. You take the damage, opponent. 5 life off of me. Try again next turn, opponent. Take that tap land so I don't draw it. We can copy something now with the pool. I haven't seen the pool in a while. The pool. The myriad pools. What are we doing, opponent? You get it all? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you can't hold it. You might as well cast it. We get 2 cloaks as well. I mean, my graveyard is lacking. Kill off that boy. Discard those cards you don't have, opponent. I will get my Kroxa out. Can't be blocked. I'm gonna decline for now. I have another legendary that if I have to, I can Gutmorn and then equip up my Kroxa to deal damage as quickly as possible. How did this not work? Copy. Okay, so it. Right. So it doesn't enter the battlefield when something becomes a copy, so it doesn't matter. I mean, discard locked the plan. Hmm. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, right. That does do that thing. Kroxa has a line of text on it that says, if it didn't escape, sacrifice it. Which is not great for, what are we doing? We only have one thing to cast. We're holding up 2 blue mana, I guess, just in case. Something under our thing is a actual card. If we draw a land, we can Captive Audience next turn, which should, like, 100% end the game. Keep mowing down the board. We didn't. Ah. Don't really play him on. So we can take 1 disguise creature out. And we kind of just have to minimize the creatures that they have. They were winning the race until this attack. So if the attack goes through, they start losing the race. But if it doesn't, they can start winning the race. And that's where our problems start. Hmm. I would like to captive audience our opponent. I don't know if we'll actually get there. If it's a reasonable expectation or if it's a unreasonable expectation, but we've done our thing. We've discarded our opponent into oblivion. The problem is that they still get drip fed a card every turn, and they're actually their deck is synergistic enough that that drip feed is enough to make it happen. And this cryptic coat is actually very good against our deck because they can cast it, get a zombie, cast it, get a zombie, cast it, get a zombie, and from there it just goes all downhill. And I'm still kind of sad that Captive Audience wasn't made a curse. I feel like if Captive Audience was printed today, they would have just slapped curse on there. But I guess being a captive audience isn't a curse, it's more of a hostage situation, so there isn't any magic involved. What are we doing, opponent? Yeah, they've snuck around me in a way to draw creatures, which is not great. Opponent, is this an instant or sorcery? If it's not an instant or sorcery, it's not going to do anything. But it has a chance to do something now in response. Discard that card, opponent. Okay. Captive audience. No deck. I think we just wait for our opponent's life total to become 4. Go from there. This is our opponent's last attack, last chance to attack. Because next turn they either go to 4 or they give us 10 zombies, and or 5 zombies. It's a little weaker than I remember it being. I remember that being like game ending, but I guess that was in 20 card formats, and in 20 card formats that would be pretty game ending. Or 20 card, 60 card formats, 20 life formats. Not that we're much different. We started at 20. 25? I will take 12. I should have done it the other way. I should have covered them Geralf and ouch. So we chose that one wrong. Down to 3. Boy died, but we didn't have any cards. Uh-huh. I think we are just kind of dead, unfortunately. That sucks. Take action. Each player discards a non-land. I mean, we're within reach. We're just not quite there. What do you only cost 4? That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, we punted the game away. Because if we had, so we attack, we deal 12 damage. If our opponent doesn't block. Which they can block. If they block, yeah, having carded him, I guess wouldn't have saved us, but it would have been close. Ah. Well, I think we're going to end her off there for now. We got in 2 games. That's pretty good. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. You know the deal. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.